Come on, baby girl, baby girl. Oh! Hey, yeah, yeah. Come on, put the hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Let's go! Hey, come on, put the hands up. Hey, come on, put the hands up. Hey, come on, let's go!
I was trying to work a lot on my show eyes, make they lose, but my show eyes was never too tight. I think because of the jiu-jitsu, because the movements that I do on the grappling, so my hips was kind of loose. But with the PSO-RITE, now I get way better hips, way better movement, helping the kicks, helping them on the movement, in and out movement from the kickboxing. Get my hips, the rotation hips from my punch, from the kicks, from the grappling exchange. It helps open up so much. It feels so good. The thing is, after I beat the Russian, that was great on my mind. That was an amazing mindset, because that was the first time with no camp. Because every time I have a camp, mostly to cut weight, oh, I need 2 months just for the weight cut. And that time, the weight cut was so easy. I didn't have to go to a brutal training camp. I like the short notice. And I kept training, you know. I took like maybe 3-4 days off, got back to the gym, start training. Middle of September, like 3 to 4 weeks after that break, they called me. Hey, we got another fight, Gunnar Nelson, in 2 weeks again. And I just, let's go, Henry, you wanna go to Denmark? And that was in Denmark. Henry was, you sure you want to do that? I said, yeah, so let's go. He was all about that, because I'm that kind of guy that I love to be in the gym. You know, I love what I do. I don't think I will drop out the college if I didn't like that, you know. So I like it. That's why I'm not in the college. I'm not, you know, working at physical education, doing all those things, because I love what I do. So we went there. Not a tough one. Like, conditioning was a lot better than the first one. Wasn't 100%, wasn't a full camp. Almost finished him, gave a flying knee, takedown. Did a lot of good things, took him down a couple times, and got another one unanimous decision. After that, I keep grappling. After that, I remember I have the quintet, and I grapple Sakuraba, I grapple Yves Edwards, I grapple Jake Shields, and I was a lot of energy, just not doing the weight cut. I was a new Gilbert. I was just busy. I just want to stay busy, competing, training. That quintet was in the UFC event, and I saw Sean Shelby, Dana White. They saw me on the first row. They saw me grappling with Sakuraba, with Jake Shields, and beating these guys. And I came to Dana after, hey, give me a fight. I want to fight. He said, no, we got a good fight for you. We're gonna give you a ranked opponent next. And then I say, I don't care. Just give me another fight. Couple months after, I knew the ranked opponent was Damian Maia. So a fellow jiu-jitsu, a fellow Brazilian, a guy that was older than me, so his time was prior than my time. I knew who Damian Maia was. When I was purple belt, he was already black belt, doing good, winning awards. Then his transition for MMA was way before than mine, and I always knew who Damian Maia was. I always had that desire, but so when they offered me the fight, I just say yes. I'm fighting Damian right now. And that fight was 2020, March 14 in Brazil. First co-main event that I was doing in my career. Was in amazing shape, doing a lot of jiu-jitsu, one extent a lot of jiu-jitsu. End up that we grappled a little bit in the fight, but I ended up knocking Damian Maia out in the first round. That put me right there into the top 5 in the welterweight division. That was just when the pandemic hit, and that was the first event with no public. I was very nervous. That was the first time that was super quiet, just like that silence and me walking to my fight. This one right here was my first main event. It's super special. First time doing 5 rounds against a beast, former champion Tyron Woodley. But guess what? The UFC didn't make the posters. That's my first UFC main event, I'm on the post, big right there, and the UFC didn't make the post. So I had to grab one online, get my guy working. When I signed the bout agreement, that was about March 30, so I have 1 month. I was for sure was coming, I was always in shape, but I have only 4 weeks to get prepared for my first main event, 5 rounds against a former champ, the guy that just lost his belt. I worked so hard to make sure my cardio was on point, my jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, everything was on point to that opportunity, because that was the opportunity right there. If I beat the former champ, I'm next. So that was my thing. I'm next fighting for the title. May 30th was there, make the weight, feeling good. First main event, and I just dominate Tyron Woodley, you know, knocking down on the first 15 seconds of the fight. All the 5 rounds, I dominate him, knocking down multiple times. He's a high-level wrestler. I took him down a couple times. They said that my performance against Woodley was better than Kamaru when Kamaru became a champion, beating Tyron Woodley. So after the fight, they asked me, hey, who do you want next? And then I think that was another one that I hit on the right place, on the right time, and just, hey, nothing against Kamaru. I love Kamaru. We've been training teammates for years, training partners for years. I love him, but I want to become a champion, you know, being here for that. Please give me the title shot. I'm with no injuries. I can fight next month.